So this video is about parental response. That's when we respond to something that happens with our children. We could either respond too firm or too kind. So let's say a small child skins his knee and the parent says, "Suck it up," or big boys don't cry, stop your crying, stop your whining. What is it that teaches the child? Denial of feelings, men don't cry, and the child feels like he's alone in the world and he's completely independent. In that same situation, if you go over to the child, "Oh, let me put a Band-Aid on it. That's just terrible that you skinned your knee, my poor baby. Let me take care of it for you." It sounds like a loving parental thing, but sometimes it could be a little bit too much because now the child believes that it pays to get hurt because now someone will take care of him. So he doesn't have to feel responsible to make himself feel better. He now believes that he has to go to somebody to make him feel better. Also, it creates, I am dependent on someone else, that he can't take care of himself. So one of the things that you can do is, "Oh, that looks like that might hurt." This is teaching empathy. This is teaching a more effective way of addressing these small hurts. And this can be done with teenage situations as well as little kid situations. But in the situation of the skinned knee, we're going to say things like, "Oh, that looks like it'll hurt. What can you do to make yourself feel better?" And if the kid says, "Oh, I just want a Band-Aid," "Oh, let's go get a Band-Aid." And then let him put his Band-Aid on. It teaches him responsibility for his own fixing. What the child learns from being taught how to take care of himself is affirmations of feelings. So his feelings are validated and he hurt himself. So that's for sure. He begins to take responsibility for himself to feel better, and he becomes interdependent. So he learns how to take care of himself and how to ask for help in order to take care of himself. Now, in the same example of the skinned knee, let's say we're talking a teenager and a teacher is disrespectful to him. And you react and you say, "I'm going down there and I'm going to have a talk with that teacher and I'm going to tell him, give him a piece of my mind." What are you teaching your child? That he can't handle his own problems. He can't deal with his own problems. Another ineffective way of being too firm would be like, "You probably deserved it. What were you doing being disrespectful to the teacher to create the teacher being disrespectful to you? And, oh, you're such an embarrassment to me. I can't believe that you did that." The son is now being told that he is to blame when someone else treats him disrespectfully, and don't even think of coming to me with your problems because I'm not going to be there to support you. A more effective way of handling it as a teenager would be something like, "Wow, I see that this is really upsetting. What will you do? Do you need my help to do that?" So you tell the child, "What will you do?" Ask them, not tell them. "What will you do? And do you need my help to fix the problem?" Now, let's say the same scenario, 10 years later, and the child is now 25 years old. He's at work, and his boss is now being a bully or disrespecting him in some way. If we don't teach them the skills to help themselves when they're little with a skinned knee or when they're 15 with a disrespectful teacher, then when they become a person in the workforce and something happens, they're not going to know how to handle it, or they're going to handle it in an explosive way. Either way, it's not the healthy way of handling conflict. So let's teach them how to think for themselves in this situation first.